Fala galera, eu sou o Cauê Paciori, a gente tá começando com a entrevista com o Story of the Year.
That's us. Hi.
Hey guys. How are you? Are you good? Are you having a good time here in Brazil?
Excellent time. Yeah, great shows, great fun. We flew in real early today, so we just went back. I took a hard 3-hour nap.
Great.
And so I'm waking up, but other than that, ready to go.
I'm having the pleasure to be in all of your concerts, and it's been really cool. But I'd like to start talking about the first album, Page Avenue. It has more than 20 years, and that's an album that marked a generation. What's the importance of that album for you?
Yeah, it's crazy that it's that old now.
We are not that young.
Yeah. But it's very important for us. It was our first record and very successful, obviously. Songs like Until the Day I Die are staples of our set, and it's a very big cornerstone of our band. So it's very important to us. We're very lucky to have that success early on. And yeah, we probably wouldn't be here without that record. But cool. I don't know. What else?
I agree with you, Dan.
I always answer perfectly, so they don't really need to answer. Say
what about you guys?
It's important
Do
to
you agree too?
Yeah, we wouldn't be sitting here talking to you if it wasn't for that record. Like, for real.
Okay.
That record kind of changed all of our lives. And
do that for the camera, for the
do it for the
thumbnail,
camera.
okay? That will be okay. And jumping into the future for the recent album, I'd like to hear about the production of Cheers, Two Pieces, your recent album. How was that production?
who wants to take it?
Josh, you know about production.
It's for all of you.
Yeah, our friend Colin Britton produced it, and he's a great producer. He's great at great songwriter. Helped us a lot with the songwriting process, and just makes everything sound so youthful and energetic. We tried to bring it back a lot to the Page Avenue sound, and I don't know. What else about it? What about it? You know things.
Do you agree with them?
I agree with Dan. Two, the great thing about working with someone like Colin is he's a little bit younger than us. You know, not so young that it's a strange dynamic, but yeah. So he, our first album, Page Avenue, came out when he was in high school. So he saw, he experienced our band for the first time as a fan. So he has that perspective, and he now is a grown-ass adult with this amazing career and as a producer. So taking that vantage point of seeing us as a fan, as a younger person, rather than an older, you think about the traditional, old producer, like, well, let me tell you what I can do for your kid, kind of shit. It was the opposite. So he helped us take that objective perspective and recapture what we had in the early days and bring it up to date and modernize it for now. So Tear Me to Pieces, in a lot of ways, to us feels like the natural sequel to Page Avenue.
Great. That's great. What about you?
there were records that we kind of got into some politics and into some kind of worldly issues. And I think for this record, it was kind of a return to our roots as just being a quote unquote emo band, songs about love and loss and the trials and tribulations of being a young man in the world.
Yeah.
And just kind of getting back to that, I think was for me the most exciting and important thing about Tear Me to Pieces, and why it's kind of similar to our first record before we started doing all that other stuff.
And talking about the lyrics, you always talked about emotionals and everything, but I think in Tear Me to Pieces, you talk so directly about anxiety and some subjects like this. How do you deal with these themes like anxiety, mental health for you? How it is for you to talk about this?
We knew we wanted to focus on more personal, straightforward, personal lyrics. And this was the first time we did co-writing with other people as a band. So yeah, I just, as long as it resonates with me in some way and I can relate to it, then we just kind of go in that direction. We don't really plan out most of the lyrics. Usually it's what does this make you feel? Okay, let's get a good line or two, and then really dive into a subject. But yeah, we knew the direction we wanted to go, and then
Great.
Yeah, just.
And you're talking about calling, but I'd like to talk now about the friendships, because in both concerts that we are in Curitiba and Rio de Janeiro, you said we are here with our friends from Yellowcard. I'd like to hear a little bit for you about the importance to support each other in the scene, in the pop punk culture. How do you see that? What about this friendship between the bands?
Well, fuck Yellowcard, first of all. No, we've been friends with them
I'm
for
gonna tell this to them. Okay.
no, it's very important because you're on the opposite side of the world. So if you get to hang out with your friends and see bands that you know and you've known for 20 something years, it's a little more comforting to just be around people you know and you love, and that makes touring a lot easier. So it's great to be able to tour with Yellowcard on this. We've done like 4 different continents with Yellowcard now, so it's crazy. But yeah,
It's also really cool to see your friends doing well.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of when you're younger, there's an element of competition. I know for us when we were younger, it's like, what's that band?
Say, there's no competition with you.
Yeah, but
between
like
you.
now it's like kind of like that cliche, like a rising tide lifts all boats. Like a win for Yellowcard is also a win for us. Like we're friends with the guys in the Used. See that guy back there? He manages us and also manages the Used.
Great guys too.
Yeah. So like we're all kind of happy to just be doing this still. So like a win for one of us is kind of like a win for all of us,
Okay.
So
great.
yeah, so it's a lot more friendship and support based than
Awesome.
it was maybe back in the day.
And to finish, if you have to choose one song to listen every day until the day you die, which song would you choose? Each one of you.
of our song or just any song?
Any song from anyone that you like.
It's hard. I'm gonna let you go so I can think.
My song is not going to be a song by a band. Everyone's going to laugh at me again. It's not that one.
That's good.
It's so Steve says "Monkey Business" by Skid Row, but the Force theme or Binary Sunset from Star Wars. When Luke Skywalker's looking out at the two suns setting, that iconic theme. That's my favorite piece of music ever written.
Awesome. Great memories.
Get out of here.
Bass player's a virgin.
That's very hard, but he's not wrong. Monkey Business by Skid Row.
Nerd.
Or I would say The Decline by NoFX because it's like 22 minutes long, so it's a cheat code, and it's one of their best albums they ever put out. That's what I would say.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Great.
I listen to that song every day of my life. It's always my number 1 on Spotify
Good.
every year. Yeah.
Good one.
What about you?
Only in Dreams by Weezer.
Great.
That?
Nice.
That would
Great
be your-
choice.
It's part of it's one of my that album is an island album for me.
That's
So,
great.
I love that song, and it's a little longer, so it's also
Which,
a cheat code.
which island though?
The loneliest.
Guys, thank you so much for your time. That was a pleasure. We are running out of time.
Okay.
So see you. Thank you.
right. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Bye.